friends, day one of another episode of 1 Week 1 Palette featuring Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. So this is a big throwback for those of you who were obsessed with makeup as I was way back in the day. It still smells like chocolate, still faintly. We will figure out if it's even good anymore. I bought it in 2018. So that's been quite a while. It's probably expired, but let's see. There's no mold or anything weird looking in the palette, so I'm gonna go ahead and risk it. Okay, I'm gonna try to use every shade in this palette in the next 5 days, and let's start with white chocolate for highlighting. I'm going to now warm up my crease with milk chocolate. So it's still very pigmented, and it's blending out quite nicely for now. Let's see. So here is the crease color on both eyes. Not bad for a 7-year-old palette. I know it's kind of gross, but it still seems to work okay, and let's keep going. I'm going to deepen the outer corners with this darker brown shade called Semi-Sweet. Wow, these are really pigmented. Are you guys seeing this? Now I have my outer corners a bit darkened, and now I'm going to put Marzipan, this shimmery pinky champagne shade, in my inner corners. And then Creme Brulee, a gold shimmer, the first third, 1/3 of my lid. And then Hazelnut the rest of the way. I on purpose use the same finger so that the colors blend well on my fingertip as well as on my eye. That's the shimmers applied to both eyes. I quite like it. I wish the gold was not so yellow, but otherwise I really like it. I am back with eyeliner applied and mascara, and then a little bit lower lash line with the dark chocolate shade that I used on the upper, as well as some of the gold eyeshadow on the lower lid to echo the top. So I think this is such an easy natural look, and as you can see, quick to put together. I loved it. Wow. This was on the chopping block, and once again, I'm not sure if I will declutter it. We will see at the end of the week. See you in day 2. Day 2 of 1 Week 1 Palette with the Chocolate Bar Palette. Let's get right to it. I guess I will probably start out every eye look with this. It's not very highlighty, is it? It's more of a blend out shade for my skin tone. It's not highlighting anything. Where is the highlight? Okay, I guess I have to build it up a little. Actually, I didn't think about this one here called Champagne Truffle. This might work. Okay, I see you. Okay, that's got a little bit better of a highlight. I don't love shimmer highlights with the brow bone, but it'll have to do. Oh, I noticed that the shades I used yesterday were all in the brown family, chocolatey family here, and then there's like a purpley family here. So I'm going to the purples for today. So this strawberry bonbon shade is also pigmentless. Could be it's either expired or the shade was always like this. If you have the palette, please comment and let me know. And then I will have to go back into milk chocolate to darken up my crease. That's quite dark actually. Whew. I think I should have started with salted caramel. It's a bit less deep. And now I think I will have to use my finger. I'm gonna go in with Amaretto. I think it's a kind of a reddish purple shimmer. Okay, so that's that. I'm gonna do Champagne Truffle for the inner corner. Whew, that packs a punch. Now, I'm gonna do a Candied Violet. Put it on top, see what happens. Oh, I love that. This is my favorite shade in the entire palette. I kept it for this shade. It's such a pretty pinky purple. Look how pretty that is. Finally, I'm going to go with Truffle Fudge in the corner to darken everything up. Okay, so I'm back with the other eye done, lower lash lined, lined with the darker shade of Truffle Fudge, and then eyeliner and mascara. So this is the completed look. I really like it. I'm actually surprised at Strawberry Bonbon. It's such a good blending out shade while giving a tiny bit of pigment of light pink, very tiny. So I really like it. I don't know if it's because the pigment is gone from being expired or if it's just supposed to be that way, but I really like it for blending out the smoky eye that I always wear. So this is day 2, and I'll see you back at day 3. Day 3 of 1 Week 1 palette with this chocolate bar palette from Too Faced, the OG. Let's dive right in. So I have these 2 shades I have yet to use, these ones yet to use, and then this one yet to use. So I'm trying to build a look sort of around that. I think I want to go for a darker green look today, green bronze look. So let's get right into it. I'm using white chocolate to just smooth out the lid. Salted caramel, here we go. Here it is built up on both eyelids. I really like this crease shade because it's warm without being orange, and that's rare because so often you'll have a warm crease shade, but it'll just turn orange, at least on me, really fast. And this is just warm but not orange. I love it, actually. Do you like how I discover my entire collection through these No Pan Left Behind challenges where I just didn't even know what I had in my eyeshadow collection. It's so sad that these shadows are just lying there in wait in my drawer, not being utilized. I'm using Gilded Ganache here, so it's kind of the greenish bronze. I wanted to center the look around. I wanted more of a smoky look, as I always do, and that's why I've got sort of a nude lip too in preparation for that. I'm taking milk chocolate, a darker chocolate, to blend the green into the crease. Here's the look almost complete. I'm just going to add cherry cordial for a pop of red at the outer corners. Let's see how that goes, if it'll pop with the green. Here's the finished look. I put cherry cordial on the outer corners and the lash line, and then I put on eyeliner and mascara. I really do like the look. It's a little bit smokier than I intended, but that's the name of the game for my looks. I'm happy with it. It's a nice, sort of more dramatic everyday look. So I will see you tomorrow. Day 4 with the chocolate bar palette from Too Faced. Let's get right into it. I'm taking my son to the doctor today for just a regular checkup, so nothing too crazy. But I do have 2 shades I haven't used yet. This one called Black Forest Truffle and Haute Chocolate. This one, Haute Chocolate, I don't know. Anyway, so these 2 dark colors. This one especially looks challenging because it's kind of purple and sparkly, but not the good kind of sparkly. It's like the matte kind of sparkly. So I wonder what that's going to look like. But oh boy, that was too much. I meant to do this one, salted caramel. Okay, so I don't feel like messing with the purple sparkly shade today, so I'm gonna go with the oat chocolate. I'm using my fingers because Too Faced Shimmer has a lot of fallout, so this kind of minimizes the fallout. I hate fallout because I do my face first usually. Yeah. Big pet peeve of mine. You know, it's day 4 and I still can't decide if I want to keep this palette or not. It's boring but quick with neutral looks. So what do you guys think? I guess we'll all find out together this Friday, day 5. I'm just using champagne truffle. I'm gonna darken the outer corners with truffle fudge. Here's the final simple look. Very neutral, very everyday. I really like it though. It was so easy and effortless. I don't know, you guys. I'm having a hard time deciding if I want to keep the palette or not. I wish you guys could vote on it, but I'm going to decide within this video. So anyway, wish me luck. I will see you next day. Last day of 1 week 1 palette with the chocolate bar. Let's dive right in. I'm going to use the white chocolate as always to highlight, although as I said before, there's not much pigment to it. I'm going to be trying to use this shade. This is the only one I haven't used, Black Forest Truffle. It looks kind of glittery matte, which is like the worst type of shade, so we'll see what happens. Right now I'm just going to warm up my crease with the light brown shade. Now I'm going in with a smaller brush and build out my crease some more with milk chocolate. Now I'm going to smoke it out even more with this red shade, Cherry Cordial. Okay, now that my eye look is built out, I'm going to trepidatiously use the Black Forest Truffle. Okay, so this is the shade applied. It's kind of patchy and the glitteriness doesn't really come through, the glimmeriness. This is, Pat McGrath is the only one now that has done a shade right that looks like this. So this is like a matte shade with sparkles in it. I hate this type of shade. Nobody else has done a good version of it, and it's just annoying. The particles just kind of fall out and it just, you end up with a muddy matte shade. I was kind of afraid that's what it was, and I was proven right, unfortunately. And I tried to lighten the look up a little bit with marzipan in the inner corner. So this is the final look with liner and mascara applied. I do like it, but I wish that shade was a bit better, easier to use, and looks better. So I don't know why I'm always ending my 1 week 1 palettes with the worst look on day 5, but anyway. So overall, I have enjoyed using this palette. I think that my favorite colors are actually this one, this warm crease color, as well as this violet color. This it's pretty unique in my collection. It's kind of a pinky purple, but not quite duochrome. It's hard to describe, and I really enjoyed this particular shade. I already knew this palette pretty well because I have used it in the past, especially when I first purchased it many years ago now, 2018, July 2018. So I think I have finally decided it is time to retire it, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is, because it's so old, no one's going to want, I wouldn't feel right giving it to anyone. So I'm going to depot this color, what is this, Salted Caramel, as well as Candied Violet. So these two colors I'm going to try to depot. I'm by no means a depotting expert, and declutter the rest of the palette. So that's my verdict. Let me know if you have this palette, if you love it or hate it, or just are so-so with it like I decided I was. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for another episode of 1 week 1 palette. Bye.